Good evening. It's so freaking hot.
What?
Yes. So I had an intro and I decided to throw us all off. So whereas my two co-hosts who are here with me this evening are dying because it is cold as fudge. It's 91 degrees where I live right now. I can see into your irises. They are very beautiful. So yeah, guys, it's February, but the tank top is back in full effect. Anywho, hello everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Ensemble review. The AEW Post-Show Breakdown here at BC WrestlePod, your weekly AEW Post-Show Breakdown. My name is Mikey. I am El Jefe of BC WrestlePod, and joining me, as always, of course, is the one and only Benny. Usually Benny the Bear, but he is now Shinya Hashiberto today. God, I love these names. Yes. Oh man, it is fantastic. I love it. It is great. And then of course, rounding out the panel this evening, of course, is the Peas Mortos, JVL, who God bless this man. Like it's been a whirlwind it's been a whirlwind of a day for both of my, East Coast folk with what's been going on. But this man, listen, not all superheroes wear capes. We just say that.
I appreciate that, Mikey. Benny, I'm glad you're okay too. But I was not going to be here tonight if I didn't get my power back a little earlier today. It's been cold and blizzardy and no heat, so I am glad to be here with you and talk wrestling and not think about freezing my ass off.
Right. Freezing your ass off is not fun.
But yeah, Benny's fine. Just up the road. You got some snow, but you dig your car out, which is huge. But you had power and you were warm.
Yes. There is
Oh,
that,
Lord.
but it's like up
Meanwhile.
to the windows, right? Right now.
I was digging out from up to here on my cell today.
God, that's insane. Meanwhile, I have the opposite problem right now in California because it's hot as fuck.
Come visit, please. Come here. Jump in the snow.
I'm good. I will rather die of heat exhaustion than of frostbite. But honestly, JVL, because of that beautiful face, I might just for that.
We'll be here waiting for you, and we have heat now.
Love it. Alrighty. So if you are new here to BC WrestlePod, let's get through this, pre-show before we break down the Dynamite and the Collision. So we, of course, if you've been rocking with us for a while, or if you're brand new, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick is where you can find our lives. YouTube is also where you can find the edited versions of all these shows. It is fun, but it's a lot of work. But if you are looking for something self-contained because you don't have the time to watch 45-minute to hour-long videos, that is okay. You can follow us on your favorite social media site of preference, your favorito, if you will, at BC WrestlePod, where there you can find our report cards, you can find our predictions for pay-per-views, you can find previews for pay-per-views and weekly television shows. And the clips are doing really great. The algorithm loves everyone's beautiful faces, and also Rio and Alexis Falcon right now.
Well, we keep tagging them because honestly, that was a hell of a match at Progress. I'm just saying.
God, I love this heel Alexis Falcon that we're getting. And if you want to know what we're talking about, check out the social medias and check out the clips because they give some there's some really good commentary on wrestling or just us dicking around. Like
our 50-50.
Or like today's CMLL clip, I was just like, that conversation went on for like 15 minutes, and it was the condensed version and the edited version. But God, I love Will so much. Papa Os is great.
I'm going to be honest with you, Mikey. When I was watching it, I pulled a Benny, and then I had to go back and watch it again, so it gave us a couple of views.
Listen, boost our algorithm. But you can support us in different ways as well. So outside of watching our videos and interacting with us on the social medias, guys, and gals and non-binary pals, or as my favorite antagonist right now in anime, to all my bitches and bros and non-binary hoes, we have merch. and they are fantastic. We have merch of all of our regular weekly review teams, as well as the new BC WrestlePod logo for 2026. And then slowly but surely, the international brands and every other and independent promotions will be making their way into the merch store at some point, because now I got to start adding them, because now we're getting back into, we've had some time off, but now we got like New Japan shows out the wazoo, and Stardom's coming up really quick with the Cinderella tournament as well. I'm like, it's good to be back, but also, damn, it's a lot of work. But I'm excited. And then last but certainly not least, we pay for a lot of streaming services, if you didn't know, between YouTube, Triller, Hooked on Wrestling,
Honor
and
Club.
still, Honor Club, still paying for AEW pay-per-views twice in our case, so everybody gets a copy to watch. But it is well worth it. We are doing okay, but if you would like to assist us in paying for these services in order to give you the content that we are giving you, then ever so often in the chat of Twitch and YouTube, we have our little coffee bot, the Friendo, will be popping in with the link so you can donate to the cause. But we understand that in this time, in this country, things are crazy. May not be financially feasible for you, and that is okay. Your support is enough for us. But if you feel so inclined to donate, or if you are in a capacity to do so, then we also welcome it. But you being here is more important to us, and that is all that matters. But also give us money. Listen, I'm not good with asking for money, but guys, if we want this to happen, like, we are paying for lots of things. But anyways, so that's it. Speaking of paying for lots of things, we paid in some things for AEW this week, where sometimes I felt like my time was wasted. No, I'm just kidding. I do have questions though. I have questions and concerns about certain things that we saw this week. AEW though, you were solid this week. I liked you better last week, but you know what? You were still better than most of the other stuff that I saw last week, except for Progress, because Progress is pretty dope. Though I will have things to say on Thursday, because I was like, I liked Progress for the love of Progress 4. Damn, it flew by quick. And also, I'm mad. How do you have better audio quality on the road? Anywho, we'll get into that. So, without further ado, we've wasted enough time. Let's get into this. So, guys, let's start off with AEW Dynamite. So, we're going to start with this one first. And how do we kick off Dynamite this week? Mark Davis. Mark Davis, you're a freak of nature, and I love you. God.
Dude's trying to get injured just as bad as his tag team partner, and he's still pushing through.
I was just like, I was like, you fucking punched the... Spoiler alert. He punches the ring post, and he's bleeding. He literally played Bloody Knuckles for real.
Yeah, and like there's like a video, a photo online of like the lady who heard it, and like she just like, oh my god!
Wait, wrestling is real.
It really is. But to kind of set this up, because we kind of sped past this, this is an AEW Continental Championship Eliminator match. Jon Moxley needs to get some tune-up before he gets to face Takeshita at Revolution. So we got 3 weeks of tune-up matches and trios matches happening. So I'm like, and so it begins. So what better way for a tune-up than to go up against Mr. Dunkzilla himself, Mark Davis, the straightest bear on the internet that you will find in wrestling right now. I'm so mad at him. I was just like, you know what you're doing, Mark Davis. I hate you. And I'm also loving you at the same time. How dare you? But he knows what's up.
Oh, the amount of lariats that went nowhere in this match.
God. I mean, I enjoyed this for what it was. I was concerned when he punched and started bleeding, and I was just like, I swear to God, if you broke a hand, I was like, we just got you back!
I honestly thought for a second, because I missed when he actually punched the ring post, I thought Moxley had started bleeding on him, and it just had gone, because Moxley bleeds when he bleeds, so...
Yeah, so did I. I actually had to roll it back. Like, I was like, when did he do that? That's awful.
I really only caught it after Brian Danielson was talking about it on commentary.
Oh man, he was on one on Dynamite, man. It's great to have Danielson back. He really
Oh,
adds
I'm
something.
so happy. He's so much fun. I love him on commentary.
We'll
He
see
has
how
a
long
lot
we
of
get him
heart.
for until he's got to get his neck taken care of again. But
Yeah. I love Brian Danielson, Bryanson, like love him to death. He has a lot of heart. He loves professional wrestling, but also I have a better and a stronger appreciation for him as a commentary, especially after the Chris Van Vliet podcast interview, because that man, the preview for that made me laugh so freaking hard. I was just like, you are so Seattle coded, and I love you.
he definitely added a lot to this match, though. Like having him give the insight on Moxley, and like we were in the Blackpool Combat Club, we had to really teach ourselves to take a lot of this punishment. And he's calling out how Davis can't even make a fist with a hand now, and like he's really giving it that flavor that honestly it needed, because I was sitting here for a lot of this match going, God, they can't figure out what to do with Mox. He's riding that line of like being a babyface and being a heel, and he can't pick. And they're putting him up against the Don Fallis family, ostensibly to make him a face, but it's not working. So what are you doing here? So Danielson helped him get over that hump of like, okay, I'm caring about him at least getting through this match. I don't know if I should like him, but I'm definitely on board.
Mox is one of those guys that like really rides the fence of like, I love this guy, but ooh, you know. This match was so much fun. Like it really reminded me of a good Kings Road like badass brawl. Like
Nice. Love that reference.
Like it was like sort of like Misawa versus Kawada. You know what I mean? Like it was just all strikes. It was just balls to the wall from the beginning to the end. Beautiful stuff.
Did we like Mark Davis tapping out to the Bulldog choke, or did we think he maybe should have passed out?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the passing out. Like you can like if you tap out like you're living to fight another day, right? And if you pass out, like you may not see the next day.
It's true, but you fought through.
You fought through.
Indeed.
So Moxley picks up the win here. And again, the next 3 weeks is gonna be tune-ups and trios matches between Mox and Takeshita. I am excited though that the match is no time limit at freaking Revolution. I'm like, God, I'm gonna be there in person. I'm like, what if they give this a whole hour? Holy shit!
Yeah, like a 60-minute Broadway, right? Like,
God,
and they still go to a draw.
Still go to a draw. There has to be a winner. There can only be one. Anyways, this was a fun tune-up. This was great. Happy to hear that Mark Davis isn't injured for real. So I'm like, thank God. I mean, he bled, but
injured.
Like
he's just not like severely injured. He can still work.
I was like, we just got you back, man. Please, I can't lose you. Not right now. We already lost one sex.
Bicep, man.
Listen, we already lost one of my sugar daddies. We can't be losing you too. Like, get it together. Hi, Jake. We love you. Anyways, let's keep going. Yeah, because this was crazy.
Oh wow.
Yep.
And we got to do black and white because YouTube doesn't like the red stuff that gushes out of people.
That viscous fluid.
There was a lot that happened with FTR and the Bucks. This is a lot of still frames at one picture. Yeah.
Can we maximize on your little screen there, make it bigger?
Well, I mean, I can if we like change the layout, but then it's gonna look all weird.
Did the super kick like not make it on your end either? Like
I did not see it happen either. I was like, what is this? Like 1 minute I see the camera shifts, and the next thing I see Stokely on the floor. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I watched the replay and it was there, so
like I was like scrolling and I was like I saw the kick and I was like, I don't think I saw that.
Well, so I gotta ask you about this too, because this is what FTR versus Bucks 7,552,
something like that.
while I get that we've got the Super Kick Party Bucks back and they're going to be in their hometown and everything else, can't we go a full calendar year without seeing these two teams fight each other for the titles again?
That's very true.
I want to be on board. I'm on board with the character change for the Bucks. I'm not enthused. I've seen this. I've seen every iteration of this, and then the other ones. The only thing I haven't seen is like a bunkhouse match where FTR, aggravated assault allegedly, pulls a gun on somebody. Like, I don't know.
No, not the gun. I'm gonna reserve my thoughts until we get Collision, because with what the outcome of the main event, I'm like, do we want to make this a triple threat? But
yes, I'm sorry.
I want it to
I
be
the gun.
No, it's okay. Selfishly, I want it to be a triple threat. Why? Because my bitch ass is gonna be in the building, so I'm like, I want to see the Rascals in person.
Make it a 4-way. Throw Jet Speed in there. Have some fun.
Oh my god.
Yes, please.
Especially since we're not doing anything with the Trios Championships right now. But I have to say, Speedball Mike Bailey, always on the post of professional wrestling and always giving good ideas. Tony Khan, you should listen to them, because in his recent vlog, Mike Speedball mentioned that, you know what I want to see? I want to see mixed gender. Let these Trios Championships have no rules, where any makeup of team, all men, all women, a mixture of both. Like, let's get it. And I'm like, Speedball, you're on the right track. This is what I want to see.
Yeah, they do. They are seeming to collect giant women down in ROH. So, like, it's...
Have you looked at the women's trios in AEW? They're still getting giant women there. I mean, like, they're growing them like weeds.
God. So, I mean, what happened here on Dynamite between FTR and Dynamite is going to... Bucks were going to pay the price on Collision, and boy howdy, I was very intrigued by what happened on Collision. But I was just like, Stoke, I love you. You're short, you're bald. You may get no hose, but I love you.
And I will say this from a stunt point of view. He took that bump out of the wheelchair as safe and as wonderful as anyone could. That is a tough bump to take.
For reals. So, more on these two teams when we get to Collision.
More on these two teams?
More on these two
teams. These two teams are morons?
No comment. Anyways.
This is what I was talking about.
Smothers Brothers joke about that, but let's keep going.
So, God, I was just like,
oh,
can we get more of this? I want more of this. More of this, please. Oh, so good. Anyway, so TBS Championship 4-way. Willow defending her TBS championship against Megan, Marina, Mina.
Go, Benny, go.
Yeah, what was this a 4-way or a 5-way? Because I Am the Table was in this match as well. And like, I think we need to get Mina a finisher that isn't the figure 4, like because like if she's having like 3-minute matches, it makes no sense to make somebody tap out in 3 minutes to a figure 4, you know. But
have you been in a figure 4 before?
This was really fun. Like I have, yes. Yeah, it does suck. Don't get me wrong, but. But if it's like Sling Blade figure 4, go home, like it's like, okay, what was the point of that? But I digress. Man, more Megan and Willow, man. They have so much chemistry. Like big ladies doing big lady stuff. More of that, please. Not in a weird way.
I mean, maybe. I will say, I was a little scared with Megan taking that German suplex off the top rope. She landed a little snugly, but this was great all around. My only gripe with this entire match, I mean, moves were great. Willow getting it the pin and like taking it out all three at the same time, all that good stuff. And seeing Marina and Megan work together was amazing. But the gripe is, why did Mina have to take the pin? She's always there to take the pin lately. Like, You're not building her up at all. What are you using her for? You brought in this Stardom legend to kick ass, and she's doing the least amount of the work except for flying and being thrown into people. Can we do something else?
I mean, that's fair. At least on AEW television, Mina wins more on ROH, which shouldn't be the case, but
if people aren't paying the
even
extra
like
to
in
watch
that orange
ROH,
and even on that orange and Tony thing, like Mina was just like, we're gonna go have a singles match. Like, okay, when Mina and all this, you know.
like, sure, okay.
whereas I would love to have like some sort of thing where like Willow got a not a pin, but something against Megan and Marina together, where they both messed it up and they cost each other something with a roll up or something like that. So you get them getting mad at each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Still,
but
favorite match of the night.
This was really good for Dynamite. I was like, yeah, this was awesome. Loved it. Fantastic. Willow is still our TBS champion. All is right in the world in terms of Willow still being double champ. Love you.
I was waiting for Mina to like attack her from behind the way they were shaking hands and getting her up. I was like, come on. Where is it?
They're going to tease that for a while. They'll be like, we're going to play with you. Be like, no. I did not ask for that. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I had a good time with this.
Yeah.
So after our TBS Championship 4-way, I had to watch this twice to make sure I understood, because sometimes I'm not the smartest person in the room, you guys. I will admit that. But when I was watching this, I was just like, okay, I need to watch this back again to make sure what I'm thinking is exactly, what was happening. And by the end of the second time, I was just like, well, I mean, I understand. But then I was even more mad. But the second time through, I'm like, why are we doing this? Now, I'm going to throw Benny in front of the camera real quick, because off screen, he mentioned that there was something that might be an idea. But to give a quick synopsis of this, MJF, Hangman, they're going to fight at Revolution. Hangman puts it all on the line for, because it's him. And he's just like, MJF is just like, what stakes do you have in this? Like, offer me a deal. And, Texas Death Match, MJF's like, And then Hangman throws in that if he loses, he will never challenge for the title, a la Cody Rhodes when he was still in AEW. And I was just like, guys, it did not work then. What makes you think is going to work now? So that is the synopsis, because MJF is going to think about it, and we're going to find out this week what he agrees to. MJF did have to clarify what was happening on the internet to people who were confused in an MJF fashion, but I was like, good on you, MJF. Let's make some clarifications. Alrighty. Now I'm going to throw it to Mr. Shinya Hashiberto over here to explain his theory of how we can get out of this.
Okay. Well, first off, I also pulled up the MJF post, just in case, like, you didn't get get to that, and here's the thing, right? Like, with the Cody thing, like, there was an out where if Cody would have turned heel, and he could go back on it and be a hypocrite, right? How that translates to Hangman, I don't really know. But a lot of the talk this past week on the internet has been like, why would you do this? It didn't work, like you just said, But like, there's video evidence of Cody doing Cody talking about exactly how he would have gotten out of it, and that's in his exit promo. And that's the so what do you guys want to talk about promo? Like, so it's like, it's all right there, How it's gonna relate, I have no idea. But he could either, like, go back on his word, which really doesn't work for the Hangman character, or MJF can challenge him again, honestly, I don't know how he's gonna go about it.
I don't know that Tony Khan knows how he's going to go about it. Because again, he's trying something he tried at the beginning of this whole experiment, and it landed like a wet fart, and they didn't pull the trigger or anything. And you're right, Hangman's been both a heel and a face, but he's kind of one of those characters that needs to be on that good side of the fence in order to get support, because he becomes a bland heel when he's a heel. So I like not even like stepping back. Like I would have taken more stock of this if he had said, "I won't challenge that title while you hold it," which will get him out of the picture. He won't do that, and then he can have MJF go on a run. But you have that card in there that he can come back after it happens or cost Max a match or whatever he needs to do to go heel. The ultimatum doesn't need to be there, and if you're setting him up to lose a Texas death match to MJF, that's a double failure, or you've completely blown your wad, you don't know what to do with this, to set him up to win the Texas death match, because that's what Hangman does. There's a fascination to want to watch this car crash, and at the same time, I'm like, I'd rather watch something new. Something that if Andrade was in this match, we'd have much more places to go with this. You wrote yourself into a corner because you don't know what to do with the blockage you've got at the top of the card. Just let them go off and do their own thing. They will find their own way. They're good enough stars. Hangman doesn't need these stakes to be there.
So I just thought of something while you, because you made me think of something. Like, the stipulation. So this is just hearsay, fantasy booking, hyperbole, whatever you want to use. But like, the stipulation that Hangman had picked was the Texas death, right? Mm-hmm. What if we get the death of the Hangman character in an actual death match? Like,
it is his own.
He said, as long as I live, right? Like, so, yeah.
So he comes back as the Undertaker. Like, I'm trying to gather where this is.
Yeah, exactly. He just steals the bounty hunter gimmick from Brian Keith.
God, that would be crazy.
You mean actually do it in AEW?
For real. So we're going to see how this works out this week, because MJF is going to give his response to what Hangman threw down in this promo last week. So we'll be watching tomorrow night to figure out how that all goes down.
This screams the Tony Khan cycle. I'm going to build this weird stuff that's not going to work. Then out of nowhere, I'm going to let my wrestlers book some good stuff, and then we're going to take over the world, do really well for a good 6 to 12 months. And then I'm going to think, you know what? We're going to go back to my idea, because now we've built the momentum, it's going to work. And then you're going to crap yourself for 3 months. You're going to go back in the toilet, and people aren't going to want to watch. And you've just built this momentum organically through 3 or 4 of your amazing stars that you won't put at the top of the card, and we do on the cycle again. I'd really like to get off. That would be wonderful.
Tony, did we not learn from our main event of Revolution last year?
No. And it's going to go on last, and I'm not going to want to see it.
Well, we'll see how this goes down. But love you, Hangers. Love you, MJF. But, like, we got 3 weeks to fix this.
One last thing. We've seen in every successive death match, like, Hangers has to go farther and farther, like, syringe in the mouth, or like how he beat Kyle, or other thing. Is he gonna like roofie Max? Like, what are we doing now? Like, chloroform to the face? Like, what are we doing?
No, let's not do that.
Well, they do have a lot of really creative deathmatch wrestlers in the back, so I'm sure they'll come up with something.
Probably. And because this match is, if it is Texas Death and we're going to be in Los Angeles, there is no sports commission who is going to be like, nah, y'all can't be bleeding. In fact, if anything, like we saw with Mariah and Tony last year, we going to see blood, and blood will be flowing. It is going to be a crimson dream or a crimson nightmare, one of the two. All right, let's keep going, though, because...
sorry. Absolutely. No, all I was going to say was that, like, to touch back on the thing I was talking about with the Texas Death and the death of the Hangman character, like the only way I could relate it to is like think of like the death of Superman. You remember the death of Superman comics?
No, not at all.
Like Doomsday.
I love that. So yeah, we're gonna see how tomorrow goes, and we're gonna see how that happens. All right,
Yeah, keep going, Mikey. I'm sorry.
let's keep going. Guys, we had a tag team match between the Conglomeration and Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors. So, of course, we had Ishii stepping up with Orange Cassidy to fight Gabe and Clark. Darby Allin, again, pulling Gabe out and pulling him away for the match, which allows Orange and Ishii to pick up the win against them. I was just like, okay. I don't have really any big criticisms. I was just like, this was a match that happened, and I had fun with it. But, nothing of too importance right now. Except Darby and Gabe are about to try to figure out how do we murderize each other again? Because we probably going to get a match at Revolution between those two. Put it in a coffin.
Yeah. I'm just glad that Ishii didn't tear a quad.
Thank
tear his
God.
hamstring. And Clark Connors, I really like this new vibe. Like it's very Mickey and Mallory from like Natural Born Killers. And like
exactly. I was just like, what in the Austin Powers mod is this? Like,
yes,
God.
exactly. A little
the
fear and loathing in there.
For reals.
This ties into what we talked about from this segment before. A match that needs to be a Texas Death match.
This one
is freaking Darby and Gabe Kidd, not Hangman. So it's
for reals.
Literally two major like blood feuds on the card. It's going to throw everything off.
And we not to say that we had that problem last year, but the three big matches going into last year's Revolution, of course, we had the Hollywood ending, Mariah and Tony.
The best show on the card.
We did. And then we also had a brother versus brother-esque feud with Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay, where I thought they died after Spanish flying off the top of the cage last year.
Right.
And then we had the wet fart that was Cope and Moxley main eventing the show. And then Christian.
They redid the night after.
God, it was so annoying. Anywho. So, yes, I need... Don't give Texas Death to MJF and Hangers. Give Texas Death or Blood Feud, Last Man Standing, Street Fight to Gabe Kidd and Darby. And finally, let's put this feud to bed, Tony. I don't want to see these two fight no more. We done a lot already. Let's conclude this.
And Benny, on your Ishii stuff, I love you, Bryan Danielson. That was not a brain buster. Ishii can't do a brain buster anymore. He did a suplex and won the match with a suplex.
Poor Ishii. I'm glad Ishii didn't tear a quad, but he's about to get brutalized this Friday at the New Beginning because Lord knows. Oh, man. Him and Bolton Oleg are about to throw the foot. God. All right, let's keep this show going, though. That's for...
Yeah,
we're going to break that. That match is going to roll. And we're going to break all that down in 2 weeks. So that's going to be fun. Jeez. Moving on.
Hey, look, it's a giant phallus.
And then I'm looking at Andrade. What in the Peaky Blinders is this? Once again, more talking. Josh Alexander talking. Lance Archer destroying people in the back. Andrade being the dastardly telenovela villain. Okada being a little shit. And then a giant phallic talking as well. All is right in the world.
Oi there, SA. It's me, Andrade.
Never do that again.
Idolo.
I'm the Idolo.
God, that I'm laughing at it, but it also hurts my soul of how white that was.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. I mean, we really don't need to say a lot here.
No. I love that they're giving Josh Alexander some mic time. Him and Lance are doing some great stuff. I love that.
I love it. Josh has been a busy boy this week too because he took on Esfinge last Friday, defending the Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling Championship, and that match was pretty solid. Also, shout out to everybody in Mexico. CMLL had to cancel one of their shows because of all the crazy stuff going down in Puerto Vallarta and all this other stuff too. This is getting nuts in Mexico. So BC WrestlePod is sending love to the CMLL talent as well as all the denizens of Mexico at the moment. We love you. They, my peoples, and hope everyone is staying safe.
Hey,
Alrighty,
Mikey,
let's keep. What's up?
do you know what would make Andrade more impactful? And I won't do the bad white impression of him again, but you know what would make him more impactful as he's saying these things and being this kind of telenovela villain?
To stop wrestling in pants.
No, well, yes, we really do enjoy that. But you know, if this was directed at like MJF for the title, I feel like
For
there would
real.
be actual like stakes to what he's talking about. I can't get behind him now because he lost in stupid fashion.
I'm telling you, Tony, bring back the face of the Revolution ladder match to crown #1 contender. Let's do it.
Andrade needs to cost Hangman the Texas Death Match. Hangman then can whine about the fact that it wasn't really one-on-one and he didn't lose the match, and then you've got yourself out of your little predicament there.
For real. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, hey, look, it's a 5th grader.
So Hook says that Shibata is scouting international talent. Hook is going to be scouting, US-based talent. And I will say, at least he's actually doing the work because Hook has been popping up in some of these weird-ass independent promotions like over the last week. I was like, what is happening?
Hey, my dad's Taz. You want to come join my club?
No. I have nothing else.
All I was gonna say was that, Hook seems like the type of person that would be challenging somebody to a boat race, not like
a lacrosse game.
Be like, my Dutty has money, so we are going to do forget a boat race. Oh wait, JBL has an idea.
No. Make him the son of Johnny Polo. Bring back Raven. Have him be the son of Johnny Polo.
Not Johnny Polo. Oh Lord!
You call that a schooner?
2 masts. Oh my God, man, that's a slip if anything else.
He would be so insufferable, but it would be kind of great. I would take that over this.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, the ops are still a thing, and I guess, but
Thanks for reminding us.
Sure.
Yeah,
listen,
right?
Listen. Your counterpart who returned this week on ROH tapings, I was more excited about him than I am with you, Hook. I'm sorry. I was just like, your cruiserweight, junior heavyweight compatriot and counterpart. I was more excited about him returning to ROH television than I was seeing you this week.
I will give Hook his flowers, though. He is having a better run of the last couple of weeks than the guy that left that was their powerhouse. I'm just saying.
Powerhouse. Anyways, moving on. The TV. Jamie Hayter, we into some kinky shit in this picture right now. What is this picture, girl? The Brawling Birds defeat Becca and Viva Van. Shout out to Viva Van and Becca for getting some screen time.
Mm-hmm.
We love that. We love it for them, especially love you, Viva. I'm hoping that Hooked on Wrestling, gets their shit together and we can see more Defy shows this year because I was mad that we couldn't see the last couple ones.
Becca's so great. On Becca. On God. Man. It's one of my favorite Hood Slam wrestlers.
Yeah, so shout out to Hood Slam.
Anyways, I was about to gush, but I was like, no, stay focused.
All right, JBL, go for it.
No, I want Benny to go here. I'm still putting it together in my head. This is, I don't know.
I like, the Brawling Birds. Like, I like it. I don't know where it's going yet, but I'm here for it.
I can't say bad things against two of my favorite wrestlers. I love Alex Windsor. I love Jamie Hayter. They work really well together. The strong style they bring is very fun. They had good game opponents to do tonight. I love the tying in of their gear. It's really kind of fun. They've got some stuff going on here. A little bit of the Basham brothers. A little bit of the not the Quebecers, but the sheep herders, but not the sheep herders. Anyway, they've got some stuff, and they're really tying into the Bulldogs, which is great. One, shame on the announcer for accentuating the wrong syllable. The Brawling Birds. That make no sense. And then you did the heart attack. That was your finisher. I love it. Bring it back. Don't call it two birds in the bush. The marketing aspect of this is utter dog shit. The people involved are amazing, and I want them to succeed in spite of the dog shit that they literally smeared themselves in. You have so many places you could go with this, and they could be such an amazing tag team, a la the Hard Connection, the Bulldogs, that kind of brawling, but technically sound and strong team. But the concept is just dog shit. Oh my, I can't get over it. And I want to like them, and I can't. And it hurts. It hurts so bad.
I feel you on that.
The thing is, right, this might just be the pilot episode of a new sitcom, where that sitcom doesn't really know what it's doing yet, right? But it's here. The formula's here, right? It's just, why'd you put it on TV if you didn't know what the formula was?
I fully agree with you, but this hasn't been there in the promos they had weeks in advance. They've known this wasn't going to work because these two weren't into it when they were delivering it. You've had audience feedback, and yet you still put this out there. And the thing is, the product is great. You just dunked it in dog shit. Could you not?
I mean, yeah, the Brawling Birds are here, so we're going to see how this turns out.
I love you, Alex Windsor. I love you, Jamie Hayter. I'm sorry for what I'm saying. It's not you. It's the marketing team that sucks.
No way did you just say, it's not you, it's me. What?
I didn't.
No.
God. Listen, I'm here for new ideas, but you should probably let them marinate in the backstage area before you present it on TV.
They are marinating in the weirdest substance ever.
You sounded like Shaggy for a hot second. It's funny.
It wasn't move.
Also, there's one thing is that we the fans, we want women's tag team wrestling so bad, right? But a lot of the women a lot of women wrestlers, unless you I don't know, but they're not trained in for tag team wrestling, right? Because it's already such a niche. I hate to say that, but honestly, they're sort of and here's the women on every card, right? It says the history of wrestling, right? So I think we're just being a little bit overly critical just because we like them, but this wasn't it, bro. And I think there should be at least a promotion that focuses on women's tag team wrestling, because women's tag team wrestling is awesome, but it just needs to be the focus. That's all.
Well, and you know that Tony Khan can't focus on anything. He's just a little busy at the moment. So.
Oh my God, I cannot.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Love you, Tony. Guys, listen. I'm gonna be on my soapbox for a little bit, right? Real quick before we talk about this, because I didn't really hate this backstage, but I was a little confused. But we're gonna get into that a little bit. I'm gonna get on my soapbox a little bit, and I need to, call the IWC on the carpet, so to speak. Guys, leave Thunder alone. Like, this is getting out of hand. Like, she just came back and we're calling her every slur under the sun. And I don't understand why. And I was just like, oh, it's frustrating to me. I was just like, you just don't want to see women succeed. And particularly, y'all don't want to see women of color succeed in this industry.
I'm going to step back there for a minute, Mikey. You say you don't understand why this is happening? I'm pretty sure we all know why this is happening, and we know.
I know why this
what
is
section
happening
of the
too.
fans this is.
I know why it's happening. I was just like, guys, it's getting old. Like, nobody cares. I don't, at least. Y'all are some weirdos out here.
Well, on top of the fact they're all afraid to say to like Brody King's face, who's been outwardly about like this type of stuff. So they go after a person coming back who is strong in her own right. And the fact that she has to get on the internet and address this, because she's not only getting it from the fans, she's getting it backstage. That's saying something. And people need to get their heads a little bit straighter there, because that's not, you're all working in the same company. You know, that's not a thing here.
Please don't. Backstage, do I have to send Mama Willow after y'all? Because Thunder's her ride or die. Like, she will defend this woman till the cows come home. I was just like, don't make me unleash her to you, Tony Khan, because then you're going to have a real problem.
Chancla incoming.
Seriously. Oh, forget the chancla. She'll get the belt. She'll get the purse. She'll get everything. She will throw down. She is a very lovely and demure woman, but she is also a 4'9" Latina woman. So don't test her patience. All right, let's focus on what actually, because when Thunder popped on my screen, I'm like, oh my God, yes, I love it. I've missed you. And then I was like, oh shit, she's been out for 8 months. That's fucking crazy. I was just like, I blinked and I was like, why did I feel like it was a lot shorter than that? But anywho, so Chris is not medically compared yet, but she still wants to go after Tekla. And then Thunder kind of goes into business for herself, but not really. She's like, well, you're not cleared, but I just got cleared. So love you, bestie. Bye. I love you, Thunder. I really, really do. I was just like, we're going to build this up, and this is going to be Tekla versus Thunder, possibly at Revolution. And while I'm sad that Thunder will not win, I will say I'm just more happy. This is how crazy it is. I'm excited, but I'm more excited at the prospect for my mother, who I'm taking to the event with me. And I know she loves Thunder. So I was just like, that's all I care about. Or who knows, we might get a triple threat with Stat Daddy involved too, which would make me lose my mind.
Or do we get basically stuff in the corner, like to keep the Sisters of Sin away? Stat and like Willow and Harley are there to like back her up.
There's so many directions. Anyways, Hashi Berto, you had something to say?
I was gonna say was that there's the only thing that really has been bugging me with this whole situation here was that there's no connective tissue between these two people except for they're both former champions and they're women, so they have nothing else to do. So they're both good guys. Let's pair them up. Why are they helping each other out?
The Brawling Birds.
Right? What is happening? Reasons.
I feel like that's how a lot of the women's division is booked. And Tony, we really need to fix this in 2026. Reasons is not enough. I'm like, no.
Reasons are great. Reasons are amazing.
Anyways, so we're going to come back to you, Thunder, because I'm going to give you more praise because that outfit. Yes, we're going to talk about that. But we're going to move back. Kevin Knight and Beast Mortals have a banger. That is all I have in my notes. They had a banger.
Yeah.
I also love the crowd.
There
He's
really
a
wasn't.
lawyer.
There really wasn't too much from this match, but like I was like, okay, that's nice. I'll take it. Don't get me wrong.
Look at Speedball being the proud dad.
I
Yeah,
loved
right.
Speedball on the side there, just being the cheerleader, doing great things. He was having a blast.
Speedball, you are my favorite you are my favorite non-binary wrestler right now.
Dude,
That's all I really have to say. This was a banger.
Hey, Mikey, we're still in Dynamite. We've almost gone an hour.
I know. That's how it always is. Dynamite, we have a lot of
realizing that,
story
like-
progress, and then Collision is just like matches because we really don't have too many story progressive parts in Collision. But anyways, banger. Moving on. I'm so ready for you to return, Ospreay. I swear to God, if you appear at Revolution, I will cry. I don't think so, but make an appearance of some sort.
If he's in the corner for the Brawling Birds, it might be fun.
Ooh. Be like, that's my wife, you guys. I'm like, hell yeah.
Exactly, right? Like Ospreay didn't she do like the voiceover for like the Forbidden Door thing?
Yep, she sure did.
Like sorry guys. that was a dot. That was a dot. I didn't mean the dot.
Got it.
Okay. Because my thing in my head is I can't get off this Brawling Birds thing because in my head now all I hear is Christopher Walken introducing Foo Fighters on SNL. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brawling Birds.
I kind of would take that over what we got, not gonna lie.
Ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters.
Oh Lord. Alrighty, Ospreay, your return is soon, and I hope you're doing good, but I'm excited for whenever you are ready to return, because man, Wembley is calling your name. Anyways.
Get well soon, bruv.
Goa was having so much fun in this little promo, and I'd live for them. But all this is Ricochet and the demand challenge for the Trios Championships on Collision. I was like, baller. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah, and Jack Perry left a knife.
That's true. But also, now we get into our main event, and it gets one of these. It gets, bitch, this was a pay-per-view match free on my fucking television, and God, I was exhausted by the end of it. I was just like, we don't have Kenny for long, you guys, but God damn it, he's going to give us bangers.
You had no room to breathe in this except for the one, and I say this because I watched Botchamania this week, the one botch Kenny did on the railing. That was about it, but you had no room to breathe whatsoever.
God.
Yeah. You know one thing I love about Kenny, though, is that, like, even when he botches, he stops, resets. You know? Like, he's no great at resetting, you know? Just taking a breath, like, yeah, it happened, but I'm still going to do it.
Because I am Kenny motherfucking Omega.
Well, I mean, he's got no shame anymore because, like, what does it matter? He's there to entertain the crowd. He knows that. He's not trying to prove anything. So it's just good.
God, Kenny Omega, the bicon you are.
Right. By God, Omega. Man, like, he just got a different kind of aura to him. Like, and I mean that in the actual sense, not like the IWC sense.
What the
like,
kids say he's aura farming.
Meanwhile, Swerve
I don't know what that is.
meets him there. Swerve meets him at that level and just takes it up even higher. Like, I am so happy where Swerve is right now.
God.
Oh, definitely. And like this crowd was on a fever pitch. Like halfway through this, you know? It's like Kenny brings a different atmosphere to every single match he's been in. You know? Like people are like jumping for joy like during Battle Cry and like singing their hearts out. Like, and that energy doesn't stop.
No. Okay, here's the thing,
like,
right? It's really crazy, these housing prices out here in California, but in terms of wrestling, god damn it, I'm proud of my state because California crowds always fucking bring it, and I'm proud of my home state because y'all have been on a good tear for AEW since they've been visiting California and the West Coast in general. I'm not saying that the West Coast is the best coast, but I am damn proud of my state every time AEW shows up because they go ham. And especially what's going on right now in this country, like West Coast, y'all did the damn things. Like, yes. Also, Australia gets a shout out too because y'all did the damn thing at Grand Slam Australia as well. But God, this match was a banger. Kenny is God. Love him. I really enjoyed the ending because Swerve finally fucking snapped. He's just like, I needed this. I'm like, bitch, yes, you did. I was just like, creatively, and now you're a fucking psychopath, and I'm here for it. Nana is just like, what the fuck is happening?
Right? And then like Nana's like, this is what needed to happen. Like I think he's the one pulling the, but like, you know, Nana's a great heel manager, anyways. But like,
so good.
But Swerve actually says it like in the beginning, like as he's making his entrance, he's like, I need this. And then by the end, he's like, I needed this. Like,
yes,
he's
rubber
like
band finally snapped for Swerve. Like,
exactly.
By the way, shout out to Dynamite for doing like the cold open for some of the people involved in the matches tonight. I was just like, more of that, please, because those were fun. I love that. Swerve ends up beating Kenny, snaps. I'm very interested to see where Swerve and Kenny's paths goes. If something happens at Revolution, what we're going to do. But like, hot damn, I'm excited. It's going to be good. So that was Dynamite. So now let's get into Collision. Collision's going to be a lot shorter because it's like match. I was like, what? There's so much wrestling. But then I'm like, oh wait, it's a wrestling show, duh. But even still, I'm like, hot damn. Alrighty, let's kick things off because we start off with the AEW World Trios Championships. Damn, I had a good time with this match. This was fun as fuck. Also, Hangman leading into the whole Jet Set Radio vibes with his gear and matching Kevin and Speedball. I was just like, Hangman, this is why you don't need to go after MJF right now. Like, you need to be literally fashion coordinated with Speedball and Kevin Knight. Like, I hate this term, but let the drip be through osmosis. Like, become Cool Dad. Cool Dad Hangman is what we need right now. Like, I'm here for Trios Champion Cool Dad Hangman.
Do you know what the inspiration for that gear was?
Please enlighten me, my friend.
It was Beyonce at the Daytona 500.
Fellow gay icon Beyonce, like, God. Beyonce, dude.
It's amazing.
I love it so much. I was just like, of course. And I'm looking at the three of them. I was like, Speedball, that was your idea, wasn't it? I fucking knew it. It was like, God.
100%.
Or it could have been Kevin Knight too. Listen, the Beehive runs deep, y'all. The Beehive runs deep. Oh man.
But this was shenanigans all over the place too, because we had Jack Perry making a weird appearance and a bunch of other fun stuff going on. It's come on.
Perry, I have questions for you. Like, why are we rocking? I don't have any, like, if that's your new look, I'm here for it. But I was a little thrown off. I was like, damn, we rocking the pigtails now? Okay. I was like,
I was wondering if one of the fans had just sort of walked onto the stage or not. But,
damn. Perry still has beef with Ricochet, and I'm kind of here for it. Oh man,
also,
but this is
also the more I watch the Demand, I remember back to when Gates of Agony worked with like Brian Cage and a couple other things, and just like how, I mean, that was good, but three powerhouses just didn't work as well for me. Whereas you have two giant powerhouses and Ricochet who can flip all over, it just seems to work better, and I love this dynamic they've got. So I'm glad to see the Gates of Agony being used in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Love Toa, Leona, and Bishop Khan. Love you boys down. So good.
Ricochet, is like he's in he's like taking out all the good stuff away to be a heel right now, but like dude can still go, you know, if he wants to, you know, like he
literally got that Prince Puma in him locked deep in and pulls it out when he needs to.
Exactly.
Love to see it. Alrighty.
Him versus
What?
Moore is gonna rule.
Oh man, that match is gonna be so fun, and I cannot wait to watch him break it down. God, so much fun. Alrighty, we got to keep this going. Jet Set Rodeo do retain the trios championships, and I was just like, we need Cool Dad. Like I said, Cool Dad Hangman is where we need to be at with him right now. I'm here for Cool Dad Hangman, and also very aware of the fanfic that the fans write about him too. Love that he just casually, openly admits, and he reads it. I was like, you're even cooler, Hangman. Please be that on screen. All right, keeping it going though, because I love that Dax and Cash are like the party pooper uncles who caught the kids smoking weed, and they literally called it the devil's lettuce. I was crying, you guys. I was crying so hard. I was like, the Treehouse segments are so stupid, but they're one of my guilty pleasures. They have been since TNA, but I love that they continue to do it in AEW, and they got production, honey. And we are adding in Dax and Cash, who, listen, say what you will about FTR. They're kind of ironically funny. Like, they are able to give me that dry sense of humor. And I was just like, this was fucking hilarious. I loved it. And you know what? It sets up the Eliminator match we were going to see in the main event. So, poor Myron, man. He's just like, but Des and Zachariah, we have a better record as a tag team. I'm like, you're not wrong. But fucking Dax killed me in this segment. Dax fucking killed me.
Yeah, me too, man. You know what's funny? I've seen that that sentiment a bunch. That Dax is like the Dax and Cash are like the older uncles. Like, what are you doing in here, kids? You know, like, Desmond and Cash are like 5 years apart.
Yeah.
But they just look so much differently, you know.
It's that hard living, like, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. They don't make them like they used to.
For a reason.
This was hilarious. I love this. Right? And it sets up our Eliminator main event. So we're gonna come back to everybody involved here later.
Question to you though, Mikey. Is Myron in danger of becoming the Action Andretti of Top Flight now, or is he like?
I don't know. See, here's the thing, right? I think they're trying to pivot because of the fact that because Trey got let go, and they were all four were supposed to be signed, so you can have 2 tag teams with the Rascals. I think we're trying to pivot. And honestly, I'm not going to lie. I love seeing Myron in tag team action, but after his recent run in TNA, I actually think that Zach and Dez make the better tag team, but then I would like to see Myron be in like the mid-card singles scene, because listen, tag team Myron's fun, but one-on-one Myron, that's a fucking whole other beast, man. And that's what I'm ready to start seeing whenever we get Myron going one-on-one with people. Him and Ricochet needs to happen soon, because that is a match I want to see so bad, because Gravity will just be defying all laws of physics. So I think they're kind of just treading water right now. And technically, Dez and Zach are not wrong, because they have a better record because they have won more matches together. And to be fair, Myron and Dez lost that the triple threat to enter the #1 contenders match. So anyways, but yeah, we're going to talk more about these people in the main event, because right now, the Bucks and the Swirl.
Wow.
This is a tune-up. This was a tune-up match.
Teams. These two were made for each other.
I had fun watching this, but damn, Swirl, we always be losing.
I don't know. The innovation
in this match was. Sorry, buddy. You go ahead.
No, go, Benny. Go.
No, you're good. You're good. I get a little bit of a lag here, so that's why.
Bucks win. Moving on. I mean, this essentially was a tune-up match, so there's nothing. I had fun with it, but this essentially was a tune-up match, so I don't really have anything else to add. Though it was really weird to watch people think that Blake Christian was leaving. I was like, bro, he's still gonna be here. Calm yourselves. Calm down. Like he's not going anywhere. Anyways, so tune-up match. Bucks, we're gonna talk about you later because y'all went through some traumatic shit at the end of the show. I was like, damn. Also, AEW, I'm mad at you because you promoted this as Oceanside, and then the day of, it's like, oh no, we're in San Diego. Bitch, I could have been at the show. How dare you? Anywho, I'll be at Revolution though, so you can make it up to me then. We actually get to see backstage pre-tape promos from a hog show. That's crazy to say. But we get this vignette of MJF and Andrade talking to each other backstage during the hog show that happened this past weekend. And Andrade reminds MJF that people are coming at him from all sides. And Andrade is one of them. And he's going to be coming for that championship very soon. And I was just like, thank the Lord to keep Andrade in this title picture. Keep the sexy telenovela villain in our championship pool, so to speak.
Hola, governor.
God, I fucking hate you.
He made a good point, though. He's just, he's like, why are you giving random title shots to people on the indies when you don't want to fight anybody in AEW?
I'm like, ooh, he's not wrong. Also, the last thing I will say about this before moving on, Andrade, I need this hair care regime because them locks be sexy as fuck and they are glorious. Like, anyways, moving on. Oh, this is man-on-man meat slapping, and by God, more of this. Yes, you get one of these. This match gets this.
Great match. Definitely two of the most, CMLL coded wrestlers I can think of to take on for this championship.
Listen, CMLL is not CMLL don't care. They are here for free promotion of their titles. That is why Mercedes still has hers. And also, we complain that AEW has too many championships. Between the Mexican historic titles and the CMLL titles, there are like 30 plus titles in CMLL. So I don't want nobody to complain about AEW. But by George, this match ruled.
I remember a while back, I actually had texted you and said, like, how does this all work? And you were just like, it's complicated.
Here's the rundown really quickly. I gave Benny a history lesson and it was glorious.
Well, and here's the thing. It's like the Klingons in Star Trek. Like you talk about with and without ridges. We don't mention it. It's a long story and it's just too much to get into right now. And it's really just what our people want to have happen. So we're going to leave that alone.
Exactly, right? Man, what a great match this was. Like that deadlift from the ankle lock into a vertical suplex. Man, this is why Claudio is one of the best professional wrestlers of like the past 20 years. He's always comes up with something.
Well, and the selling of the leg really well that he's been worked on, and he still gets a couple things up. He can't do the swing for very long because of the leg. Really well put together. And Marina Shafir getting in Lance Archer's face.
Yeah. Give me that match, please.
Braid versus Braid match.
Lance Archer always looks like he could build a mean chopper.
You are not wrong, because I always thought that too. I'm like, oh, okay then. We'd love to see it. Love it. So Claudio retains the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship. More of this, please. More of this, because this was fun. Megan beats Becca and is coming for the match. Now, it seemed this match was out of place because they're like, we got to stall for time. Megan, get out there. This felt like a placement match. They're like, okay, Megan, go out there. Megan wants some championship gold. And I'm like, TBS championship in your future, I'm not mad. I'm ready for a Megan Bayne championship run. Like, give it to me. So, anywho, moving on.
He's alive.
He is alive, and he is happy, as Kilt said in our group chat, and I love him for that. But he's not done with Kyle Fletcher. I'm like, bitch, give me a round 2. Let's go. Revolution, here we come.
This is the typical, we brought someone new in, big and shiny. We did something awesome with him, and now we have nothing. He's being Deonna Purrazzo.
Damn. I mean, you're not wrong, but damn. So much so, Deonna Purrazzo has to get her own wrestling show going. Her and Steve Macklin are putting on this wrestling show benefiting veterans and stuff like that. And the people that they have grabbed from their respective promotions makes me excited. Mm-hmm. And also, not related to AEW, but shout out to Mara Sade for, being booked and blessed all over these independent shows. She got to fight Willow Nightingale at not too long ago. And I was just like, girl, you are booked and blessed. I love you. But Tommaso Ciampa is not done with Kyle Fletcher. And please, I was just like, round 2, let's go.
Yeah, they're just keeping him in the mix. It seems pretty fun. Like, I'm here for it.
Same here. Moving on. We're going to see this for the next 3 weeks, and I have just come to the understanding that it is something that I have to deal with. But shout out to Wheeler Yuta in this picture, because, yes, we love it when we have continuity in our graphics, because now he is bald. I was like, Daniel Garcia, is that you? No, I'm just kidding.
Here's the question for you. He's obviously not, when he has the beanie, he's not keeping it bald, or is he shaving his head every day?
I don't know. If it grows back that fast, I was just like, what regimen are you using?
Some people like that, though, like some people can shave and then like 5 minutes later they get like a stubble,
It's very true.
I know.
Please give me more Pac and Klon. I want to see that match all over the map.
Oh, yes. Please. I need to see those two go at it more often. And shout out to you, Dungzilla, because you went through it on Dynamite, but it was nice to see you in this match too.
So, I'd like to see Yuta versus Takeshita at some point.
Yes.
Yuta's completely underrated right now, and how great of a wrestler he is. Like he's really stepped up his game, and like he gets crazy heat all the time. Oh. I'm on the Willie Yuta bandwagon.
So are the Death Riders faces? Because
your guess is as good as mine. In the words of,
I think what they're doing is it's sort of like an experiment to see if they can do heel versus heel, and then like they just tweak a couple of characters just in a certain way, so the crowd will pick a side.
Benny, listen, we have all gone through an experimenting phase, but at some point you have to pull the trigger. So it's like shit or get off the pot is what my grandma would say.
Touch that wiener.
Yes. Anywho, moving on. Girl, this outfits are baller. Like Willow, more of this, but Willow is a defending double champion and she will fight anyone and everyone. I'm like, down. Love that for you, Willow. Nothing else to add. Also, Lexi, this hair though, yes, ma'am.
Can we have a Harley versus Willow TBS title match, please?
God, just let them fight. Like that'd be so hilarious.
Don't have them explode. Don't have them implode, but just do it.
Love it. Anyways, shout out to you, Willow. Can't wait to see more action. Yeah, that's pretty much how this all went down. Moving on. My girl is back in action. The outfit was everything, bitch. You get one of these.
And again, she's gotten comments from backstage and from fans on what she wore for this.
That's all I have to say to that. I'm like, let the girl live. And I was just like, I'm sorry. I was just like, people are literally being kidnapped in these streets out here and getting beat up and killed in some cases. So I'm like, what you mean? God. Anyways.
You know, what was the first word there, Mikey, on her cape there?
So there's
Do
a
you
couple
remember?
of different, yeah. So the way that it translates, because I forgot what the Spanish word is, but depending on the translation, it could go a different couple of ways. If you translate it formally, it just means like freaking. But there also this, I believe the way that it was spelled is the slang term for like I'm a hard fighting fucking immigrant, like deal with it kind of shit. I was just like, it's the slang that a lot
Okay.
of Chicano culture would be using, especially during the Zoot Suit era when people were taking our culture. So we decided to take the Zoot Suit culture for ourselves of the time period as well. So, but shout out to Thunder. I was like, she's always down for the cause and she's down with the people and she's one of my favorites. So, anyways, everybody else who's being a hater gets one of these. Now, as far as the match goes,
Yeah.
I mean, this is essentially her return match. Also, commentary pointed it out that it's been like 500 something days since these two have faced each other. I'm like, God damn, are we for real? Oh shit, you're right. Because then someone posted on the graphic this match versus their first match when Julia was still the cheerleader character. I'm like, God, that felt like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, definitely.
So it comes full circle here.
Man, this was pretty fun. Like, I've always loved Thunder, and screw the haters.
Yes. Screw the haters.
It was well put together. It set up the end angle pretty well as well. And Julia did her job for the most part. It was a little slower, obviously, because Thunder's still getting the timing back, but it worked pretty well. And I just want to comment on this picture. Did Julia Hart, is the reason why she's got her nose up so far she can smell her husband's career?
Ooh. Listen, Julia may have lost, but she is booked better than her husband.
It's a swirl.
Yeah, they good job.
So bad.
I know. Love it. Anyways, Thunder wins. I'm pretty sure this is setting up Thunder and Tekla. Now, if this is setting up for Revolution, the next couple of weeks will tell. So we're going to get a match between Thunder and Sky at some point, and then we'll go from there.
She's going to have to go through Sky, and then through Penelope, and then through Megan, and then through,
I was like, as long as it makes it to Tekla and Thunder at some point in the next 3 weeks, I'm fine with it. Very fun feud for Thunder to return to. All right, keeping it going. Clark is having fun, you guys. That is what I got from this promo.
Yeah. It's always easy heat for me when anybody is mean to Tony Schiavone. So like, I'm like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. And Gabe Kidd, I'm starting to warm up on him. Seems sort of like Kevin Owens, but a soccer hooligan.
A soccer. Yes. God, that's funny.
To know where he came from and where he's gone to now, it's so cool to see this transition that Gabe has gone through. Because I watched him when he was on WCPW, like early in his career before he went to New Japan, and just seeing that like fresh-faced kid who was walking around being a valet for one of the other older wrestlers, and now he's doing all this stuff. While Clark Connors, I'm sitting there going, "You kiss your toxic spider with that mouth, Jesus!"
So funny.
Clark is pretty great. I had seen him on the Strong shows back during the pandemic or whatever, and then he was like on the Forbidden Door show at the first Forbidden Door. And I was like, oh, I'm on board with this guy. I get it. Like it's just raw intensity, Good shit.
Good shit indeed. And that's money for the swear jar from Hashiberto. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's keep it going.
What's your Venmo?
Oh, you don't want that yet. Main event time. The Young Bucks are causing some shenanigans, but the Rascals get a win over FTR and win an eliminator match. That's crazy. Tony Khan booked this shit as a triple threat for Revolution. Let's fucking go. I love
You know
with the
what's funny?
press
Like
ugly
they
in this
sort of,
picture.
oh my god, like the little butterfly staple, like over the
On the
bruise.
obviously like painted on bruise.
Yeah, I love it so much. It's so cartoonish, but so great. They
Hey,
sort of
he's just not wearing
bookended
like a neck brace.
the show with screwy finishes.
Yeah.
Like
So I'm happy
But-
the Rascals get an opportunity, but Young Bucks paid for that shit dearly.
Did they pay or did their brother pay?
Well, their brother paid, but
Yeah.
the emotional damage is there. The physical damage was their brother.
Their mom took a bump and a half in those chairs. Like, damn, woman.
Yes. Some of Mama Jackson, I hope you're okay, because oof, that looked rough, girl.
I couldn't tell whether she actually like was going down or like she like had twisted her heel and like was going down that way. So I couldn't make it out. But
No. But yeah, the Young Bucks emotionally were paying for it because they were emotional damage as their brother. By the way, he sold that beautifully from FTR too. I was like, it runs in the business, it runs in the family.
You can tell that their little brother took some pile drivers in the backyard a couple of different times.
It totally screams we wrestled as kids growing up.
yeah, Malachi was actually a wrestler for like 5 years or so, like back in the SoCal days. You know, it's a pretty deep cut in the Young Bucks folklore. You know, and what is it like? Hey, that's not the first time FTR has pile drive somebody named Malachi, right?
It's true.
Love that. Anyways.
Oh wait,
so
he didn't take bumps.
Damn. On that note, that is how this is how Collision went off the air, and you know, again, chaos ensued because everybody was out here attacking everybody. This shit got crazy. But yeah, Jack Perry, the Demand, the Rascal, everybody's fighting, and I was like, Fatal 4-Way, let's go. Anywho, but this is how Collision goes off the air, and that has been our AEW, in review for the week. Lots of interesting stuff. Some questions still remain, but you know what? We got some fun things happening this week on AEW television. We are officially 3 weeks away from Revolution. And I, for one, am excited. I cannot wait. I'm so ready. This is going to be fun. But you know what else is fun, you guys? The rest of our lineup for this week in terms of post shows. So, I mean, to varying degrees. Listen, I know it's a lot, but tomorrow evening, Kilt and I will be here to cover NXT. And then Papa Oso and I will be covering CMLL. Crazy things are happening in both. NXT for what the fuck are we doing with this booking, to CMLL, oh my god, there's actually political shit happening in the world and it's causing some things to happen. But I'm excited for tomorrow to talk about CMLL because my favorite tournament of the year, the Torneo de Escuelas, is here finally, in which all of the wrestling schools in Mexico will be competing to be crowned the winners. And so it's really fun to see 20 up-and-coming CMLL wrestlers. And I was like, that was the first hour of the show. It was so glorious to watch. And tune in tomorrow to see me and Papa Oso cover that. Then on Thursday, I can't speak for everybody else, but I will be here to talk about another episode of Progress Wrestling, this time chapter 191, For the Love of Progress. This is a really quick 6 match show. It went by really fast. I mean, it was fun, but I have some qualms because how is it that on the road we have better mic and production than we do at the home base? But also, Shotzi, we love you. Anywho, then on Friday, the TNA crew will be here to be talking about, TNA wrestling. We are now officially out of the road to No Surrender, and now we begin the road to Sacrifice, which is happening at the very end of March. So we have 8 weeks worth of stuff. Our UK and Canadian talent are finally back. Visa issues have been fixed, so hopefully we can fix whatever's been going on for the last couple of weeks because we've been stalling for a long time. And now hopefully we can get back into everything that we need to. I have missed Danny Luna and Leon Slater and TNA's television screen forever. Also, Bear Bronson, get this money, honey. We love you for that too. Like he looks like he's having a great time over there. I'm not gonna lie. And he's also killing it in the independent still, which is very fantastic. And then we wrap things up on Saturday. It is a crossover of epic proportions. Well, at least in my mind, it is BC WrestlePod versus the Nick Happy Hour Wrestling Podcast versus the If We Had the Pencil podcast. It is a triple threat crossover as we will be completely taking a dookie and just talking shit about Elimination Chamber. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The men's match is blah. The women's match is actually kind of great. But I'm also excited to see Javon Evans go ham in that cage. That is all I'm excited about. But we're going to be here Saturday. We're doing a live watch along as a favor. Well, not a favor, but as a thank you because the boys, all the other two podcasts have been supporting us so much. And you know what? Our road to WrestleMania Hell Week here at BC WrestlePod has officially begun too, because we're gird your loins. Lots of independent stuff we're going to be covering. Not as much as last year, but we're still covering a lot. But that's going to be it for us here tonight. I would like to thank both Mr. Peas Mortos and Hashiberto for being here this evening. I love them both, and hopefully, you know, Professor, I love you, but you bald fraud, your ass better be here next week. I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding. We love you, Professor, and hopefully you're not too sore after your stunt stuff you had to do today. So we love you for that. But from all of us here at BC WrestlePod to you at home, remember, take care of yourself, love one another, stay iconic, and more importantly than anything, you always deserve to finish your story. We'll see you tomorrow for NXT and CMLL. But until then, sayonara, adios, and until next time, peace.
We love you.